And action. Let's dive in. So, here we are.
Hello.
It's always amazing every time that happens. Artist John B., you are the first. Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Nice to see you. All right, so here we are on Periscope. Give us lots of hearts. There's 3 people so far. That's wonderful. My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
Down there's Emmett, who is going crazy this morning.
Yeah, the moon must be in some weird phase.
Absolutely. Probably going on a long walk with him today.
Hello, friends.
So, aloha.
Aloha, it's Candace.
Hey, Candace. Hey,
Monica,
John.
Winnie.
Wine Winnie. Lots of hearts. Wow. We've got these lethal grass seeds in Australia. Look at that. It's like...
That's amazing. It's like an arrowhead.
Yeah, oh yeah.
My first Periscope. Good
Oh,
on you.
good on you, Buzz. Glad to see you here with us on your first Periscope.
Pop it up on the couch on the side of the
I'm just going to hold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to make it go away.
Okay.
So
Thank
when
you
you
for all
hold
those
things, they
hearts.
go away.
That's
So-
excellent.
So let's do our housekeeping real quick and let's adjust that a little bit. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, that's great. Okay, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, all that good stuff. Find us on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff too. And if you're here on Periscope Live, you can type in comments and ask questions, which we really loved. So, and we have a question today from the inbox.
We do.
So let's dive in with that.
I'll try and read it like this. How can I create more faith and confidence to stay in that loving state? I know that the Feel It Real sessions are real as much as our physical world, as our physical world is just mere shadows of our imagination. Sometimes, though, I have a hard time just staying with faith.
Yeah. That's it. You know, what's really cool, one of the things that we've noticed a couple things over the years. One, you got to take care of your physical body. Okay? In other words, don't eat wheat. Study what wheat does to the brain. The wheat keeps you stoned for decades. 2, get good stuff in that physical brain because if you oh, thanks, Buzz.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Buzz chose between Deepak and us apparently, and we won. That's cool. So you got to take care of your body. Yeah, just to be blunt, a lot of people. It's funny because we get people that say, if you believe this stuff, you wouldn't be concerned with, taking nutritional supplements or eating good food. And it's like, yeah, true, right? Let's assume you're right. That also means that I wouldn't need money or a car or a body or anything. We're here to experience physicality.
Yeah.
Okay, so take care of your physicality. Well, let's just begin there. Whatever you're doing, if you're eating sugar and normal starches like everybody else does, you're gonna have a tough time, just with life. So, study stuff like the bulletproof diet, so on and so forth. Now, with keeping the faith, there really is something to this. We live in a world that everyone teaches what's real. What do people think is real out there?
What's out there?
Yeah, what's out there? Yeah, that's it. People out there think what's real is out there. They don't get that perception is the way you perceive the world. Okay, if we perceive the world with opportunity, if we perceive the world as a loving place, we're going to treat it that way, and it's going to quote unquote treat us that way. Consciousness is the only reality. So in consciousness has that invisible part, what you're imagining, how you imagine the world, what I imagine that smile means, right? Mm-hmm. And consciousness has this external thing. I just saw her smile again, okay? And I can see it on the Periscope thing. So we really get to go from, another part of this is at first we get the understandings in the head. Yeah, the head being, you know what? Yeah, I am one with the source, and imagining does create reality. We sort of get it in the head, but we don't fully get it. And again, the more you realize what you are is what gives birth to consciousness, the more you get how you imagine the world impacts everything, the easier it is to really keep the faith. And one more bit, you want to toss something in there?
No, I was just feeling how it really is a shift, that once you get that, it's you suddenly see how much it impacts you. Yeah.
And notice Victoria's exploring this. She's not just saying this. She's actually going, yeah, I get it. She's not just saying it's a feeling. She's feeling it while she's talking about this. This is why we're not big fans of affirmations, because most people walk around going, life is great, life is good. They're not being honest about what they're feeling. Victoria's sharing, this is deep.
Yeah.
And it's going to change the rest of her day. Anytime we explore this, it's like, we don't just go, imagining creates reality. We go, fudge. What I'm imagining right now is it's impacting her and Emmett and you. And getting that, you hear the difference? It's coming from a completely different place. So one is asserting it, imagining creates reality. Another one is just getting, holy crap, the way I'm imagining you guys and Victoria and Emmett and going to the dog park, that changes everything. I got one more thing I'll toss on this, but we'll wait. Let's do the second question.
Oh, okay. So the second, is it okay to allow my Feel It Real sessions to take its own course? Or is it better to have a couple of scenes that validate that it is done, like a congratulatory scene?
Cool. Neville teaches have an endpoint. Okay, you have a segment in time. These are our words. You get to condense hundreds of his lectures. But you want to have a segment in time that collapses to a point. And Neville says, don't just let the mind stray. Stop it.
Yeah.
Lock it in. Because if you don't lock it in, it's always going to be negotiable. There's always going to be... and again, this sort of wiggles around a bunch of different things. If it's okay to... let's say during, like I imagine Emmett as a wonderful puppy. And when he was younger, he had some issues. Right? and still today, he's even got some, what we just call it, energy. Right? But when we imagine him as a loving puppy, there's specific things. Like one of the things that we notice is everybody loves Emmett. That's just one of my things from a long time ago. Everybody loves Emmett. Why? Because he's a good boy.
Yeah.
Okay? And we go to the dog park, and guess what? Everybody goes, Emmett, yay! And he's a good boy.
Yeah.
So we tied it together with that.
Yep.
Okay? Yes, we do. Yeah. Thank you. It's really important to have an anchor. Yeah. When you feel it.
But it doesn't manifest. Is it our fault? Does something override it?
Sure. If you're not keeping the faith, or if you get scattered, see, the thing is, if we blame it on anything else, we just got an email this morning from someone who's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get that? Doesn't matter to us. Doesn't matter what you were born. I was born in Aries. You were born a Leo.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. No. But if you assert that it does, it will.
Yeah.
It's leave no room. Okay. By the way, if you're going to leave no room for anything else out there to be at fault, you've got to be loving. Okay. Because if you decide to do this and you're not loving yourself first, there's a reason why this whole thing of universally God is depicted as peace and love, and you are one with God. But if you are coming from God is a judgmental, angry white guy up in the heavens, even if you're not saying it that way, but you'll know if you believe that if you go inside and go, yeah, it is my fault. I am such a putz. Don't do that. Okay, love yourself first. Realize your nature is love first. You can't seek what you are. Okay, what you are is love. And when you get that again, notice I'm not going, I am love, I am love, I am love, or I am lovely. I'm just going, look, what you are, what I am, what we are is love. Sit in that. You do these kinds of little things. By the way, you notice we're not saying, in order to maintain the faith, do 3 sessions a day, make them 5 minutes each, start them with 32 breaths. That would make it all about doing. What we're exploring is a way of being. When you explore a way of being, when you discover what you are, which is essentially what gives birth to being, you can decide, what I'm being is something that creates value in the world. Aren't you, by the way, aren't you glad we didn't just, quote unquote, decide to hit the lottery and sit on the beach in our bikinis, right? Our Speedos. She's in the bikini, I'm in the Speedo.
No, we don't
right?
want that either.
What have we chosen? We've chosen to create value in the world. Okay? Essentially what we are is one with creating, right? Not one with creation. We're one with creating. And why not create value in the world? People who create value in the world, gosh, how cool is this? This is what we're doing here this morning. We're taking 15 minutes, having some fun, taking them to the dog park, hopefully creating value in your life.
Hmm.
That's easy for us to remain faithful to. What's hard for us to remain faithful to is the $15 billion that's coming on Sunday. Yeah, that's crazy talk. So maybe tomorrow we'll talk about something related to this, but I'll just toss this phrase out now. Let us know what you think. A good story, right? We're here for a good story. A good story has people in a place performing an action. It's not about $1 million or the girl. It's about people in a place performing an action. This is what a real decent feel, a real session contains. This is what her life actually contains. It's not about, oh, I went to $1 million, so I never have to worry again. You get that's flat. It just doesn't work. Versus, you know what I want? Yeah, I want my family to be happy. Let me imagine how I would be different if my family was happy. How would Uncle Joe be different if his knees didn't hurt? How would, and just sort of work through some of this stuff. And what are the stories that would show up? What are the different stories that would show up? When the family gets together, if you're imagining $1 million in the same stories, again, people, place, performing actions, yeah, you get it?
That's really good.
So.
That's really good. Can I...
Absolutely.
Just in regards to the second question, I was just
Yep.
going to say, because she was saying... is it okay for the Feel It Real sessions just to take its own course? And I think it's really important what you said. And I was just going to say, before she asked these questions, she gave us a feel for
What's going on?
Yeah, what she tends to do is sit there and just let, like, oh yeah, that feels good and that feels good, and it's like it's all like she'll see happy things and not control it at all, like not direct it at all. And I think it's really important what you said about have an end in mind before, almost before you have the session, and like keep it directed on that course rather than just letting it wind out of control, how Neville said that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat then what you said about what Neville said to do?
Probably not.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it
We'll
some
rewind.
way. So what's really cool, I'll always remember, it's not about control. It's about not being controlled. And one of the things that we've noticed happens is when people start with this, they say, my mind is out of control. Yeah. And if we talk to them for a little bit, we actually get, you know what? My mind is controlling me. My checkbook is controlling me. You're not here to be controlled. You're also not here to control everything. You're here to create. And that's really what we get to do. But the thing is, you can't create without an end in mind. I mean, imagine Victoria. We live in the potter's house, literally. And when you do pottery, you just don't take a piece of clay and go, I'm going to make something with it. You've got some sort of idea, a bowl, a cup, or something. And as it takes shape, you know when it's finished. You've got to have a finish point. And it's really important because, and you want to, and here's something. A lot of people avoid picking a point to finish on because they're afraid it's not going to happen. And we're trained not to have finish points. I gotta hit a button here. I'm
good.
So, anywho.
Yeah, that's really nice analogy as well. Like when the potter's at the potter's wheel, and the end in mind is I'm going to do a cup, and how you said that the potter knows when it's done. It's like
you've got to know when it's done,
and to have that sort of feeling in your session, like it's done.
Yeah. Everybody loves Emmett. You get it?
Yeah.
People around the world love Emmett. I didn't anticipate that, but everyone loves Emmett. So, all right, we're going to take them to the dog park. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning into a really cool Periscope with a lot of different flavors and energies this morning. And if you like what we do, follow us on Twitter and Periscope, twitter.com/MR2020.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. Follow us on the Facebook and all those other places as well. And just remember, you are one with God. Okay, Yeah, Emmett knows he's the star. Yes, he does, Joe. You literally, everyone out there is going to tell you something different. Okay, everyone out there is going to tell you something different. You can't possibly win with God. Yada yada yada. Whatever. What you want can't happen. What you really want can always happen. Yeah, and again, part of it's getting to what do you really want. You don't want $1 million. So yeah, what you want is a lifestyle, people, place, performing actions. So maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
yeah, we do have a happy garden, someone posted.
Yeah.
And a nice amount of rain.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Free.